Is your hair still not growing the way you want? Well, the real problem may not even be your hair. It may be your scalp, and more specifically, clogged pores. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, Karen with Curl House. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, a certified trichologist, and the owner of the Curl House Collection product line. And today we are going to talk about clogged pores. Do you know what they are? So in terms of pores, just like your skin has pores, your scalp has pores too, because guess what? Your scalp is just skin. So your pores are just those tiny openings on your scalp where your hair follicles are. And when they get blocked by the many things that we do to our hair and our scalp, meaning we put oil on our scalp. Some of us put a lot of oil on the scalp. We grease the scalp. We put a lot of hair products on our hair, which also may get on the scalp. Curling creams, curling gels, mousses. There is dirt and debris in the environment. Some of us may have a overproduction of oil that will clog the scalp, which is known as seborrheic dermatitis and other different types of scalp disorders. And then some of us just have a high turnover of cells. So you know that your skin sheds dead cells, which is what it's supposed to do. But sometimes that may be off balance, or your body may produce too much dead cells too quickly, and it collects on the scalp. And then some of us are just not cleansing our scalp enough, so you have an overproduction of dead skin cells on the scalp, and all of that, and then some, can cause your pores to be clogged. And when your pores are clogged, then guess what is not happening? Hair is not emerging from a clogged pore. Take a look at this picture. This is a scope picture of a client who you can clearly tell has a lot of buildup on her scalp. And when there's a lot of buildup on the scalp, do you think hair can grow from a scalp that looks like this? No. And many times you may be dealing with clogged pores and you don't even realize it, because you may be the person who shampoos the hair frequently, but your hair is not growing and you don't know why. Well, many times when you have clogged pores and your hair is not growing, sometimes, again, you don't even realize it. So in this scope picture, my client didn't even realize that she was dealing with clogged pores until I actually took this picture, and she could clearly see the issue. But we were able to clean it up because there is a solution, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. All right, here's the solution to unblock your pores. Scalp exfoliation. Yes, exfoliate your scalp. So when I say exfoliate, I mean to remove the dead skin cells, to remove product residue, to remove the excess oil that is blocking your hair's ability to grow. So you really want to create a clean, healthy environment for your scalp so that your hair has no hindrances, so that your hair can grow properly. So doing a scalp exfoliation is like hitting the reset button on your scalp, giving it a good thorough cleansing, similar to what we do when we clarify our hair. And I know I clarify quite a bit. So for those who clarify their hair, if you have a lot of product in your hair, like me, I put a lot of different styling products in my hair and butters in my hair. So once a month, I'll do a clarifying shampoo, which is like a deeper shampoo than what I typically use. That's what we do for the hair. We need to do something very similar to the scalp, and that's what scalp exfoliation is. Now, in terms of products, you want to look for products that have ingredients that actually help to remove the buildup from the scalp. And one of the most common ingredients found in these hair products is salicylic acid. So if you are someone that may have a prescription from the dermatologist, if you have like scalp issues, dandruff, psoriasis, seborrheic dermatitis, you may get a prescription for a shampoo or another type of topical product that has salicylic acid in it, and that will help to actually remove the dead skin cells from the scalp. That's why that ingredient is in that product. Now, you can also find some over-the-counter products that also have salicylic acid in it as well. I'm gonna make sure I put some recommendations down below. But one scalp treatment that you can use is a treatment that has salicylic acid, because that's what it does. It removes the dead skin cells from your scalp. It also helps to regulate that turnover of dead skin cells so that it's regulated at a normal turnover schedule, as opposed to imbalance when your scalp is producing too much dead skin cells. Salicylic acid also helps to reduce the inflammation of the scalp, because many times if you're dealing with clogged pores, your scalp may be itchy, your scalp may be inflamed. So applying a exfoliating treatment that helps to mitigate that inflammation will also help with hair growth. It can also help with sebum regulation so that you're not producing too much oil on your scalp, which also contributes to clogged pores. So doing a proper scalp exfoliation is going to help you unclog your pores. Now, I mentioned salicylic acid. There are also some clays that you can put on your scalp as well to actually exfoliate your scalp. Again, I will drop some below, some recommendations for some scalp exfoliants that you want to consider. But when you are exfoliating your scalp, just like your hair, it is not something that you are doing all of the time. You don't want to overdo it. If you go out and purchase a product that has salicylic acid, or if it is just a scalp exfoliant product, please read the instructions as to how often you use it. But it's, in general, it's not something that you do all the time. Now, if you have a prescription from your dermatologist, of course, follow the doctor's orders in terms of how often to use it. But in general, how to do a scalp exfoliation, you typically do it before you shampoo your hair. So depending on which exfoliant you use, generally speaking, you apply it to your scalp. A damp scalp, or sometimes your scalp can be dry, follow the instructions, but apply it to your scalp. Use your fingers to massage it in. Many exfoliants will encourage you to let it sit on your scalp for a few minutes just to start to break up any of that residue on your scalp, but gently massage your scalp. Do not take a comb and lift it up to try to scratch it up. Oh, don't do that. I've seen videos where people take a comb and scratch their scalp. Oh gosh, you are just destroying your scalp. So don't do that. You can use your fingers, or if you want to take a mild toothbrush, then you can use a toothbrush to gently scrub your scalp, or you can use a scalp massager to gently massage your scalp. That's going to help you kind of break up the residue on your scalp. Then after you massage your scalp and let the product sit, then you go ahead and follow up with your shampoo and conditioner. So I want to just give you a few signs to help you to determine if you are that person that actually needs to exfoliate the scalp. 1, are you someone that applies a lot of grease or oil to the scalp on a regular basis and you do not shampoo your hair? If that is you, you probably need to exfoliate. 2, if you are someone who gets a lot of flakes or a lot of dandruff on the scalp, then you are someone that probably needs to exfoliate. If you are someone who exercises a lot and you sweat a lot, or even if you're not someone that exercises, but you're going through menopause and you're dealing with a lot of hot flashes and you sweat a lot on your scalp and you do not cleanse your scalp regularly, then you may need to exfoliate. Or if you are someone who wears a lot of protective styles and does not shampoo your hair regularly and have a lot of buildup on the hair and a lot of buildup on the scalp, then you are someone who may need to exfoliate. So if this is you, then I encourage you to consider scalp exfoliation into your natural hair maintenance routine to get that hair as healthy as possible and to get that hair growing properly. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do a scalp exfoliating treatment, what do you use? Put it below in the comments. I'm sure our Curl House community would love to know what you're using as well. And if you are looking for a product to help reduce that inflammation and to keep that hair and scalp moist, hydrated, and that blood circulating to promote growth, I encourage you to consider my Healer Follicle Stimulating Drops that is designed specifically for the scalp. It would be an awesome complement after your scalp exfoliation. So check them out and check out the Curl House collection of products as well. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, like the channel so that you do not miss a video in the future. And until we talk again, stay fabulous.